On this lesson, we're going to show you how to import data into Office 365 Excel. If you've got a version prior to 2016, we have an alternative video on our channel that covers the import wizard for that one. On this one, we're going to import some text from a standard text delimited file. You start by going to the data ribbon, and over at the far left in this section here you have several buttons, some presets, and also get data. You can click on the get data and it shows you all the options you have. Do you want to import some text from a file, from a database, from an online service? We want to bring in from a file. It gives us choices and we want the text option here. When you click on that, the first thing it's going to do is to ask, well, where is this file? And we can browse our network, find the text file we want and choose import. This displays a window that's asking you to check that Excel has got it right. What it's looking for is what separates the information in this table. Now it's determined that it's a comma based on the first 200 rows. Now majority of the time it will always get this right. However, on the odd occasion it doesn't, you can always choose what your delimiter symbol is. It could be an equal sign, a semicolon, a space, a tab, or even a custom one. So we'll leave it on comma because looking at the way it's separated these into columns, that looks about right. We then come down to this button called load. When we choose load, it then brings in the information from that text file and it links it. Now this is a new feature of 2016 and upwards on Office. Whenever you import any type of file, it will attempt to link it rather than import it as a standalone. So if I look on here, it's done a couple of things. It's first of all converted my data into an Excel table. If you then look over on the right, there's this panel called Queries and Connections, and it's showing us that it's got a data file, and if I hover over this, it shows us the link. Here it shows us what it looks like. It shows us the columns it imported in, when it was last refreshed, and also the location on the server where the data file is. Now by leaving this on, it means that if we edit the original data file outside of Excel, it will be refreshed in here to show the latest information. And if that's what you want, then leave it as it is. However, if you don't intend having it refreshed, you want a snapshot of the data as it was when you imported in, then you can break the connection link. If we move over this data file query, you'll see that in the bottom right corner is a delete button. Now this doesn't delete the data, it's just going to delete the query link. Let's choose delete. It will ask you to confirm the deletion, and I choose delete again. We now have no connections to any table at all. It's broken that. So what we have is just standalone data. That means this will not update if the original file is changed. This is almost a copy and paste of the data straight into Excel.